Hey there, SharpeSoft friends. In this video, we're going to be going over the job summary window. So how we access the job summary window is we come up here to our toolbar. You'll see this little Sigma button, and if you hover over it, the little tooltip will also tell you that you can access the window by pressing Control S on your keyboard. So in the summary, we have a bunch of different costs, we have breakdowns, we have areas where we can enter our markups. So the first window that we open up here by default is the totals window. So use this window specifically to enter your markups by percentage of the total shown for each cost type, or enter specific individual amounts in each category. We can also enter bid and general administration expenses along with insurance amount or percentage. If we know them, we'll be going over the totals window especially in far greater detail in the next few slides. So the bonding tab displays the bonding table for the job. We have up to 10 different bonding amounts that we can have inserted. Generally what we'll be doing is coming up here to the bonds button on the toolbar, clicking that, selecting from our different bond rates from our bond table that was previously set up. We hit select. That will automatically fill everything in for us. Notice the total bonding cost, everything updates. If we need to, say, update our bond rate, we can do so. Hit tab on your keyboard and see how everything updates again in real time. If we decide that we don't want to use this bond table, we can hit clear bonding amounts. Everything zeroes out again. Information entered in this window is usually used for those last-minute changes needed just prior to the bid submission. We'll be using this window to add or subtract costs to the job without assigning the costs to any particular category. So how we can do that is we come down here to our insert button, and let's say we need to add a whole bunch of stainless steel manhole covers. We'll do 20,000 and hit enter. And how I'm switching between the description and the amount is by hitting the tab button on the keyboard. So we come down, we'll add another one. Let's say we need to cut some washed gravel. And you don't need to add or cut in the description. It's just a helpful reminder. But what you do need to do if you want to cut is insert a subtraction or a minus sign right there. We'll subtract 15,000, hit enter again. Come down to our total cuts and adds, we have 5,000. And if we go back to our totals, you'll see over here that it's applied, it's rolled back, and it's even shown our percentage of the total. But for now, we can move on to our material details. So this window includes a breakdown of permanent, purchased, construction, and owned materials costs, as well as our sales tax. These numbers can actually not be changed. They come from the job details window. And this window also offers a direct link to the job materials report print option. If we wanted to do that, we can click here. We'll go over reports and printing later. We come now to our labor details markup and our equipment details markup windows. These are basically the same thing. They just allow us to enter markup percentages at a more detailed level. For example, here in our owned equipment cost breakdown, we have base, burden, and fuel and oil. But if we come to totals, the owned equipment only has a single field, which would apply back to all of our different breakdown costs here, which is why if we were to say enter 10% base for our owned equipment, we do 10, we hit tab, and then we come back. This is actually different than what we entered because it's only 10% of the base, not 10% of the base plus burden and fuel and oil. And like with the material details page, we also have options to directly print some equipment reports and our labor reports. And finally, we come to our custom spread tab. which allows us to choose a custom markup spread. Previously, if we come here to the totals tab, as we've been entering our markup percentages, it's been applying things back to our top level bid items based on the multiplication factor, which we can find down here. But if we come over here to custom spread and we check this box, that we can help zero out ourselves by coming over here to the percentage column. Right now, since we've begun this custom markup spread, we have a 100% difference, so nothing has been zeroed out yet. So if we say select this bid item, we'll make it 70%. That's probably definitely too big, but for the moment we'll do that. We'll hit 70, then hit enter. And if we come down here, we still have a 30% difference to help zero out the bid. So we can say we can make this one 30%. Again, obviously these are far too big. Everything will be a lot smaller, a lot more precise when you will be doing this. And just like with the initial totals window, these different markup values should look familiar. So if we click profit, we can hand zero out the profit markup percentage, our indirects, our G&A, our bid expenses, and anything that we have remaining. So we hope this has been helpful, and we hope training continues to go smoothly, and once again, welcome to SharpeSoft.